Today is Sunday, Parashat Metzora, and we're actually very close to Pesach. Today is the second day of Nissan. We're coming in less than 2 weeks for the holiday of Pesach, and we should understand not just the days of the holiday itself, but also the preparation, the anticipation of the holiday, the cleaning of the house, and getting rid of the chametz, and getting whatever is necessary for the holiday is in itself very much part and parcel of the celebration of Pesach. And the Pasuk says, "Va'asitem et ha'avoda hazot b'chodesh hazeh." You will do this work in this month. Avodah hazot, zot is reminiscent of Bezot Yavo Aaron el HaKodesh, reminiscent of the service of Yom Kippur, when the Kohen Gadol went into Kodesh HaKodashim, and Yom Kippur is a day for the forgiving of our sins, for getting rid of our sins, for opening a new page. HaChodesh Hazeh is speaking about Nissan, because HaChodesh Hazeh is quoted as in a pasuk that speaks about the month of Nissan. So in a way, as we clean the house from the chametz and we get rid of the chametz, it's in a way similar to getting rid of our averot, getting rid of the Yetzara, because chametz is symbolic for haughtiness, for anger, for all what is Yetzara about, for arrogance. That's all connected to what is represented by chametz. And on the month of Nisan, as we get ready for Pesach, we get rid of all those negative aspects and the negative effects of Yetzirah, and in a way, similar to the cleaning that we did for Kippur. We're doing a different type of cleaning, but it's similar in the month of Nisan as we're getting ready for the holiday of Pesach. And also this very, very important holiday. This is where the Jewish nation was formed. This is when the Exodus, this is when we went out from Egypt to freedom to receive the Torah on Har Sinai. This month of Nisan is the month that celebrates that aspect, that holiday. And this is something that we remember in every generation and every generation. And every generation, when we again celebrate the holiday of Pesach, we're adding another layer of another dimension, if you wish, to that celebration of the holiday that happened thousands of years ago. They left in a hurry from Egypt, bechipazon. We, every holiday, as we relive and we rethink about and praise Hashem on that great miracle that happened when we went out from Egypt, to actually adding another dimension that is necessary in every generation as we come closer to the coming of Mashiach. So we search everywhere, we get rid of the chametz. On the eve of the 14th of Nisan, we're going to check for chametz with a candle, and we're going to say a statement that says basically that any chametz that we didn't get rid of, that it should be like the dust of the earth. The next morning we're going to burn whatever chametz we found, and there's a tradition to put 10 pieces of bread wrapped up in different places of the house. So as we search, we get those 10 pieces and keep them together for the next morning to be burnt. The next morning, which is the day of the eve of Pesach, we have a certain time which we'll announce as we get closer to the holiday, that we can have the chametz in our possession, that we have to burn it, and there's a certain time that's a little bit earlier that we have to stop eating the chametz by then. The Seder of Pesach is a very, very orderly way of celebrating this holiday that takes us from the Kiddush all the way step by step until we reach the very high level of Hallel, of praising Hashem and singing praises to Him, and Nirtzah, which means that our Seder was accepted favorably by Hashem. So in the next couple of weeks we'll be speaking about the different aspects of the Seder of Pesach, and this whole month is a very special month. We don't say Tachanun, we don't say certain parts of the prayers that involved Tachanun, which is prayers as Hashamnu, Baganu, that type of thing. We don't have eulogies during this month. There is a very, very happy climate and atmosphere and ambiance associated with the month. Every day of the first 12 days we say another set of verses that have to do with the offerings that were done on that day of Nisan by the head of the tribe that is specifically for that day. We started yesterday with Yehuda, which was the first tribe, and every day we do the tribe that belongs to that day, and we say the psukim that are from the Torah quoted for the day of the calendar that was brought, the offerings were brought by the head of that tribe. So it's a new month, it's the month of Nisan, and it's a very special month, and it's the beginning of the week also, so Shavua Tov and Chodesh Tov U'Vorach, and Nisan is the beginning of the year, so we could say also Shana Tova. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'Amen.